Namaskar. We are going to continue with the book How to Overcome Mental Tension by Swami Gokulanadaji Maharaj. In the last two episodes, Maharaj had discussed impact of meditation on mental states. Today he will discuss the effects of meditation. Maharaj says, when we are not in a meditative frame of mind and are under tension, we are passing through a strange state of mind. In times of stress, we notice that the mind is typically jumping from one thought to another. As a result of this restlessness, it gets exhausted. Meditation, in contrast to this directionless activity, helps us to overcome our restlessness by keeping the mind on one object of concentration. Meditation also helps us in other ways. As has already been noted, during the process of meditation, we can act as a sakshi or witness. When we sit for meditation, many thoughts come to our mind. Many ideas float to the surface of our consciousness. But if we take up the attitude of a witness and cultivate the habit of studying all that is passing through the mind, we derive peace. We merely observe the thoughts and do not react to them. This is one of the advantages of meditation. Those who are not in the habit of meditating react violently as soon as a thought comes into their mind. The immediate result is grief because more often than not, the mind has the tendency to ruminate over negative aspects of experience. The more we indulge in negative thoughts, the more we become prone to nervous tension. But if we practice meditation and observe whatever thoughts float into our mind, we are able to see that slowly these thoughts subside on their own and the entire pattern of our psychological stress and strain begins to decline. Therefore, it is most emphatically stated that each of us should set apart at least a few moments each day when we can dive deep into the innermost recess of our being so that we stay free of the emotional entanglement with negative thoughts. Then we learn how to let go. Once we succeed in establishing this attitude, no thought can produce a ripple on the calm surface of the mind. We are detached witnesses to our own thoughts, and the peace this brings is diametrically opposite to mental stress. Another important effect of meditation is that we become aware of a peaceful state which emanates from within. Those who practice regular meditation will surely affirm that there are days on which they are at great peace with their inner self. They say that on that particular day they had deep meditation. This is one way of attaining a calm state, totally free from any kind of tension. Once we successfully achieve this state, we are armed with a tranquility that helps us to meet all the challenges that come to us during the course of the day. Amid the hectic activity of our daily routine, it is good to recall the serenity of the moments of meditation which we have had earlier. When provocations come, we should not surrender the peace which we acquired by the grace of the Almighty in the hours of silent meditation. We have to exercise our willpower to keep that peace constantly in mind so that the adversities of life cannot ruffle our mind. In other words, meditation is a peaceful pause in an otherwise hectic flow of life. We certainly need such a pause, since in our busy schedules we have not allotted any time to pause and ponder, we suffer. The corrective to this is to take the help of moments of meditation to pause and ponder, which will surely have a sombering influence on our hectic daily schedule. Since meditation serves to bring respite into our hectic lives, it is not sufficient to restrict it to a few moments in the morning. Once we go to the field of practical activities during the day, we may often have occasions to lose our mental balance due to the pressure of circumstances. The remedy to this was suggested by Swami Vivekananda when he said that we should also meditate while we work. The question which is often raised is it possible to meditate while working? Maharaj says, before we can answer this question, let us discuss the usual concept of meditation. During meditation, we sit in a particular posture, especially in formal meditation. In preparation for meditation, we are expected to have a wash, take a clean seat to sit on, withdraw the mind from the world outside, and so on. We then close our eyes and visualize the presence of our Ishta Devta, chosen deity, in the lotus of the heart. We shut out all external activity and tell ourselves to meditate without any disturbances. All these steps constitute what we call preparations for formal meditation. As against this is the concept of meditation in action. When we meditate with our eyes closed, we may continue for half an hour at the most. For the rest of the time, we go around with our eyes open. Since the formal type expects us to meditate with our eyes closed, it is an exercise which we cannot perform for all the 24 hours of the day, as it is impossible to keep our eyes closed all the time. During the major part of the day, our eyes have to remain open. Thus, the great sages have said that we should practice ceaseless meditation in order to achieve the fundamental goal of life, that is, the realization of our true self. We have the common concept of ceaseless japam, but the idea of ceaseless meditation is the priceless legacy Swami Vivekananda has given to us. We hear of great souls who are constantly doing japam. Maharaj says, I'm reminded of the Russian monk who mentions in his famous books, The Way of the Pilgrim and the Pilgrim Continues His Way, that in sleep, dream, and waking states, he found his Bij mantra being spontaneously and incessantly repeated within. Ceaseless japam is thus possible, but what about ceaseless meditation? This is what Maharaj will discuss in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this edition of How to Overcome Mental Tension. For more videos like this, stay tuned to Devakshar. Do subscribe to our channel and share the videos with your friends and family. Do not forget to press the like button. Thank you for being with us.